So this is a movie from 2017, and it also happens to be a movie about a fast-spreading virus. Now that we live in a hyper-aware society when it comes to cleanliness, I immediately spotted all the red flags where these characters were going wrong. No masks, no hand sanitizer, everyone's touching their faces and rubbing their eyes. It was actually very stressful to watch. I'd say more stressful than even seeing these characters murder each other. Murder has become easier to watch than people being unsanitary. Yikes. These characters though. Fucking amateurs. Honestly, this movie was a bit of a treat. There's a super contagious virus spreading through an evil corporation. This virus basically makes you lose all of your inhibitions and go crazy. It's kind of like the virus in 28 Days Later, but you're not like a mindless zombie. You're still yourself, but the worst version of yourself. And worse than that. This is a known virus and it also has a cure. The virus gets into this corporate office building, so they quarantine the entire building for 8 hours while they pump the cure through the ventilation system. Okay? Leaving everyone inside to go absolutely insane. And shit gets satisfying. Glenn from The Walking Dead is in this, and first things first, this is not Glenn. Stephen Ewan does a fantastic job. Not only is he relatable, but he's a character that you're vicariously living through the whole time. He's worked at this company for way too long, and he's let himself become a corporate douchebag while he works his way up the ladder. And on this particular day, the company chose to fuck him over. And as this is happening, he's catching a virus that's making him go nuts. And this leads to some violently gratifying moments. Samara Weaving, again, another role that she is great in. So far, I have admired her career so much. She's like a customer or a visitor, or I don't know, but somehow this company is also screwing her over on the wrong day. Or is it the right day? Seeing her carry around a nail gun and shooting people, I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. I also just have to give a quick shout out to Stephen Brand. He's that corporate motherfucker at the top, and he plays that role to absolute perfection. He plays this douchebag to the best of his abilities, and I wanted nothing more than to see this prick suffer. Amazing job. Amazing. I hate him. Okay, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, probably more than I should. It's pure chaos in a corporate setting. It's funny and violent, and it doesn't waste any time. They do this great job in the beginning of the movie setting up the structure of the company and making you hate specific characters in the corporation. So when these characters that you hate in the beginning of the movie show up later in the movie, you're like, oh yes, let's go. I also like the fact that everyone is infected with the virus and everyone is crazy. That adds an unpredictability from moment to moment, and I loved it. It also leads to a lot of funny moments and oh shit moments. Unpredictable. They also established that this takes place in a world where you're not liable for anything you do while you have the virus. Anyone can do anything with no repercussions, and everyone knows it. And that just stirs up the chaos. Somehow this movie just totally flew under my radar. I didn't know about it. It's like a mixture between The Purge and 28 Days Later, and I had an absolute blast watching it. And when it ended, I gave it an enthusiastic fuck yeah. If you haven't seen Mayhem already, then you're missing out. Go watch it. See ya. Subscribe!